Welcome back to TFAX. Today, we've got an emotional and powerful roundup of the recent developments from the popular reality show, Sister Wives*. From heart-wrenching tributes to shocking moments, we cover 6 unique stories that have left fans talking. In this poignant episode, Kody Brown and the entire family confront their grief as they gather in Wyoming to lay their son Garrison to rest. As Janelle reflects on the pain of losing a child, tensions with Kody add layers to the family dynamic. Kody takes on the deeply emotional responsibility of digging Garrison's grave, a task that reveals both his love and regret. As he struggles with this shocking role reversal, viewers witness a father's quest for closure. The episode captures the touching moments of Garrison's funeral, where Janelle, Kody, and their children gather to remember him. Fans share their reactions, highlighting both the love and the unresolved tensions that lingered during this tragic gathering. Join us as we delve into Kody's emotional plea for permission to dig his son's grave. This deeply moving gesture offers insight into his sorrow and desire to honor Garrison. Kody's candid reflections on the waves of grief he faces following Garrison's passing have fans heartbroken. As he confronts his feelings of regret and love, we explore the raw emotions that surfaced during the latest episodes. In a shocking twist, Robyn Brown's comments during the grief-filled episode have sparked outrage among fans. We'll unpack the backlash and discuss how her behavior contrasts with the family's mourning. In a poignant and emotional episode of Sister Wives*, viewers witnessed Kody Brown and his family grappling with the profound loss of their son, Garrison Brown, who tragically passed away. The episode opens with the family gathering in Wyoming, where they come together to lay Garrison to rest. As they arrive at the burial site, the weight of grief is palpable in the air. Janelle Brown, Garrison's mother, is seen trying to keep herself composed while emotionally reflecting on the unimaginable heartbreak of losing a child. Her words resonate with viewers as she openly expresses, "No mother should have to bury her child." The camera captures her moments of vulnerability, showcasing her determination to support her grandchildren and honor Garrison's memory during this time of sorrow. In stark contrast, Kody's behavior raises eyebrows as he opts for a more detached approach. While the rest of the family is steeped in grief, Kody and his current wife, Robyn, appear to distance themselves from the mourning. Instead of embracing their shared loss, they are seen treating the trip as a leisurely escape. Their smiles and playful moments, while riding horses, stand in sharp contrast to the somber events taking place just a short distance away, leading to criticism from fans about their insensitivity. As Janelle reflects on Kody's estrangement from their surviving children, it becomes evident that even the tragedy of Garrison's death hasn't compelled him to reconcile. She expresses her disappointment, stating, "He still hasn't learned," highlighting the ongoing fragmentation in their family dynamics. The episode reaches a deeper emotional level as Kody is given the symbolic task of digging Garrison's grave. This moment serves as a complex representation of his guilt and longing for closure. Kody shares with viewers that this act means everything to him, saying, "I want the experience of doing some real effort here." As he physically digs, the audience is left to ponder whether this act is truly a step toward healing or merely a way for Kody to confront his regrets. Surrounded by his family, Kody's moment comes when he is handed Garrison's urn by Janelle, a moment filled with significance and symbolism. He recalls a dream he had of Garrison, saying, "I'm not gone, just stop playing sad music," which leaves viewers reflecting on the complexity of grief and the struggle to find closure. As the family lays Garrison to rest, Tim, Kody's brother-in-law, leads the service with a blend of humor and heartfelt emotion, reminding everyone of the delicate balance of life and loss. While the family grapples with their sorrow, this episode of Sister Wives offers a raw and unfiltered look at the reality of grief, connections, and the quest for reconciliation amidst tragedy. In the most recent episode of Sister Wives*, Kody Brown faced a father's worst nightmare as he was confronted with the reality of digging his son Garrison's grave. This deeply emotional moment struck a chord with viewers, showcasing the intense pain and heartache that accompanies such a tragic loss. As Kody arrived at the cemetery in Wyoming, he revealed to the cameras the gravity of the task ahead of him. With tears in his eyes, he explained, "I talked to the sexton of the cemetery, and he's the one that would normally dig the graves. I just asked him for permission if I could dig it. It means something to me. I don't know why." This simple yet profound request highlighted the personal significance this act held for him, making it clear that he wanted to take on this painful responsibility himself. Kody described the experience as Old West country cemetery style, emphasizing the connection to his family's roots. As he stood there, feelings of deep sadness overtook him. "This is like one of the most important things I've ever done," he confided in a heartfelt confessional. "It's the last ode to my boy. This is my duty, my job." The episode captured Kody getting support from his brother Scott and brother-in-law Tim, both of whom played pivotal roles in nurturing Garrison as he grew up. Together, the trio came together in a moment laden with both sorrow and solidarity as they prepared to dig the grave beneath the open sky. As they began the physically grueling task, Kody reflected on the magnitude of what he was doing. Viewers could see the emotional toll it was taking on him as memories of Garrison flooded back. "I've never done anything like this, digging a grave," he admitted. "I think this is one of the most important things I've ever done." The weight of grief was palpable as he continued. "Grief hits you in waves. When it hits me, I can't run from it." Once the grave was dug, Kody found a moment of peace amidst the sadness. He pulled out 3 chairs and sat quietly beside the burial site, taking in the beauty of the sunset. This solitary moment was not just about grief. It was a reflection of a father's love for his son. The following day, as the family gathered for the funeral, Kody's estranged relationship with Garrison added another layer of complexity to the proceedings. Despite their differences, the moment Janelle handed Garrison's urn to Kody to place in the grave became a powerful reminder of their shared loss. "In our hearts, we were just parents mourning our child," Janelle revealed. Through tears and heartfelt eulogies, the service became a testament to Garrison's life and the bonds that hold the Brown family together, however strained they may be. As Kody continued to navigate his grief, the episode beautifully illustrated the importance of embracing love and connection even in the darkest times. It was an emotionally charged episode of Sister Wives that aired on May 18, as family and friends gathered to honor Garrison Brown during his heartbreaking funeral. In a poignant tribute to Garrison, who lost his life at just 25 years old, the Brown family showcased their love and grief while also addressing the complexities of their relationships. The episode kicked off with a title card warning viewers that cameras were placed at a respectful distance to honor the family's privacy during the burial. This added a layer of sensitivity to the proceedings, allowing audiences to witness the genuine moments of mourning without intruding on the family's grief. Janelle and Kody Brown, along with their surviving children, were visibly shaken as they navigated their loss together. In scenes that tugged at the heartstrings, Janelle expressed her feeling of numbness, revealing to the cameras, "I don't really have any feelings." This vulnerability set the tone for the episode, as viewers were reminded of the deep emotional scars left by such a devastating loss. Kody, who has faced scrutiny for his perceived detachment, candidly acknowledged the tensions between him and his estranged children. He noted, "There's going to be some awkwardness still," hinting at the underlying issues that have plagued the family before and after Garrison's passing. The service itself was marked by a mix of solemnity and heartfelt moments. Kody, having taken on the deeply symbolic task of digging Garrison's grave, reflected on the emotional weight of placing his son's ashes in the ground. Throughout the funeral, family members shared personal stories and treasured memories of Garrison, highlighting who he was beyond the tragedy of his death. Mitch Thompson, the husband of Christine Brown's daughter Aspin, played a significant role in honoring Garrison by crafting a unique urn shaped like a Viking ship, a nod to Garrison's love for Norse culture. This special touch served as a fitting tribute, emphasizing the creative and personal aspects of the family's remembrance of him. Tim, Kody's brother-in-law, delivered a touching eulogy that balanced humor and poignancy, reminding attendees of the bittersweet nature of life and death. He spoke to the audience, stating, "None of us, except for a mother who's had this set of events, will understand a mother's anguish. None of us, except a father who's been in this circumstance, will understand a father's remorse." This moment resonated with many, capturing the dualities of joy and sorrow that families must navigate when faced with loss. As the family laid Garrison to rest, they dropped meaningful possessions into the grave, items that represented their shared memories and love for him. Janelle concluded the funeral with a heavy heart, stating, "He's finally here. He's finally at rest." This powerful sentiment encapsulated the gravity of the moment, bringing a sense of closure to this part of their collective journey. The reactions from fans on social media following the episode were a vivid reflection of the impact this funeral had on viewers. Many expressed their sorrow for Janelle, while others commented on the bittersweet nature of family gatherings in times of loss. As this episode unfolded, it painted a raw and honest portrait of grief, reminding everyone that mourning is not just an individual journey, but one that a family shares together. In a deeply moving segment of the latest Sister, Wives episode, Kody Brown opened up about the profound decision he made to ask the cemetery sexton for permission to dig his son Garrison's grave. This act, laden with symbolism and emotion, underscored the depths of Kody's grief and his desire to honor his son in a personal way. As the episode unfolded, Kody revealed to viewers, "Here's the thing. I talked to the sexton of the cemetery, and he's the one that would normally dig the graves. I just asked him for permission if I could dig it. It means something to me. I don't know why. It's something deeply emotional." His honesty about his motivations provided insight into the love and regret he felt as he prepared for one of the most painful tasks a parent could face. Kody's description of Garrison's burial site as an old West Country cemetery reflected not only the family's roots, but also the significance of this final resting place. The episode illustrated how Kody was determined to be an active participant in honoring Garrison, even amidst the immense emotional weight this task carried. "I think this is one of the most important things I've ever done," he expressed, placing emphasis on the gravity of the situation and the duty he felt as a father. Viewers witnessed Kody being joined by his brother Scott and brother-in-law Tim as they rallied around him during this challenging moment. Sharing the responsibility of digging the grave demonstrated a united front as they navigated the heartache together. Kody noted, "This group of men nurtured Garrison into maturity, highlighting the connection and memories that intertwined their family bonds." As they began the arduous task at hand, Kody's vulnerability shone through. "I've never done anything like this, digging a grave," he admitted, exposing the fear and uncertainty that gripped him as he took on this emotional labor. The act transcended the physical effort. It became a cathartic experience for Kody, allowing him to face his grief directly. The episode captured Kody's journey as he grappled with memories of his son and the feelings of guilt that accompanied them. "Grief hits you in waves. When it hits me, I can't run from it," he confessed, illustrating the struggle many face when dealing with the loss of a loved one. His admission resonated with viewers, serving as a reminder that mourning is a deeply personal and often overwhelming experience. In a powerful moment after the grave was prepared, Kody sat quietly on a chair next to the burial site, contemplating his son's life and grappling with his emotions. He shared with the camera, "This is my duty, my job," signifying the weight of responsibility he felt in that moment, a father reflecting on the significance of laying his son to rest. This heartbreaking segment not only provided insight into Kody's grief, but also shed light on the broader themes of loss, love, and the importance of family. As fans watched Kody take on this task, it served as a poignant reminder of the lengths a parent will go to honor their child's memory. In the latest episodes of Sister Wives viewers witnessed Kody Brown's emotional struggle as he grappled with the devastating loss of his son, Garrison Brown, who tragically died by suicide at just 25 years old. The raw vulnerability displayed by Kody highlighted the complexities of grief and the profound impact that losing a child can have on a parent. Throughout the episodes, Kody was candid about the overwhelming sorrow that accompanied Garrison's passing. He shared, "Grief hits you in waves. When it hits me, I can't run from it," revealing the intensity of his emotions as he navigated this unfathomable loss. This honest depiction of his pain resonated deeply with fans, many of whom have experienced similar heartache in their own lives. As the family prepared for Garrison's funeral, the weight of regret loomed large for Kody. The estrangement he experienced with Garrison before his death intensified his feelings of remorse as he reflected on their fractured relationship. "Sometimes out of the blue, it'll overcome me," Kody admitted, expressing the anxiety that would suddenly grip him in moments of deep reflection. "Just a deep, overwhelming feeling that I'll never see him again. There's so much left unsaid, so much left undone." Kody's emotional candor on the show served to remind viewers that grief is not just an isolated experience. It can be compounded by feelings of guilt and unresolved issues. As he mourned the loss of his son, Kody was open about his longing for what could have been, stating, "I will always wonder what was missed in the future that would have been." His words highlighted the universal struggle that many parents face when they lose a child and the internal dialogue that accompanies such a tragic event. In a moment of vulnerability that struck a chord with many viewers, Kody shared a personal confession about being the first to hold Garrison as a baby, reminiscing about the tender moments they shared. "I rocked him to sleep. This is part of my mourning process," he revealed, showcasing how their bond remained a significant part of his grief journey. The interaction among family members during this time was also telling, revealing the varied ways individuals cope with loss. Janelle's tributes to Garrison on social media further emphasized their shared love and deep connections, reminding fans that while relationships may have been strained, the love for Garrison remained steadfast. Kody's reflections, paired with the family's shared moments of remembrance, gave an intimate look into how they continue to navigate the aftermath of such a tragic loss. The emotional weight of these episodes resonated with audiences, forcing them to confront the complexities of grief and the importance of cherishing family connections while there's still time. In a shocking turn of events during the latest episode of Sister Wives *, fans expressed their outrage over a comment made by Robyn Brown that was perceived as insensitive amidst the family's mourning for Garrison Brown. The three-part tribute to Garrison was meant to honor his life, but many felt that Robyn's actions detracted from the seriousness of the situation. Viewers were quick to point out that instead of fully engaging in the somber events surrounding Garrison's funeral, Robyn seemed to focus more on her personal feelings and circumstances. As the family gathered in Wyoming to lay Garrison to rest, the contrast between the solemnity of the occasion and Robyn's behavior did not go unnoticed. At one point, she remarked on Kody's appearance while he was on a horse, stating how hot she found him, which drew ire from many fans. This moment appeared particularly tone-deaf, given the context of grief that permeated the gathering. Fans took to social media to voice their frustration, commenting that this was a moment that should have been dedicated to honoring Garrison, not a time for Robyn to seek validation or attention for herself. One viewer expressed, "It's upsetting that during such a tragic time, Robyn is making everything about her feelings and Kody instead of showing support for the family." The backlash highlighted the tension that has existed within the family dynamic, particularly regarding how Robyn has often been seen as prioritizing her relationship with Kody over his relationships with his other children. The fallout from Robyn's remarks raised questions about her true connection to the family's mourning process. Many viewers called for her to be more respectful during such a significant time, with comments indicating that her behavior reflected poorly on her understanding of the family's grief. As she appeared to enjoy the trip more like a vacation rather than a necessary family gathering for mourning, fans began to feel that her priorities were misaligned. This episode served as a crucial reminder of how different people cope with grief, and how those differences can lead to misunderstandings and fractures within a family. While some members of the Brown family focused on honoring Garrison's memory and supporting Janelle through her pain, others appeared to slip into more self-centered behaviors, particularly during a time that called for unity and reflection. As fans continued to react, it became evident that Robyn's comments and behavior during the funeral may be contributing to a larger narrative about the ongoing tensions within the family. The reaction from viewers highlighted the complexity of emotions in the wake of such a tragedy, reminding everyone that grief is often intertwined with unresolved issues and differing perspectives. As Sister Wives continues to unfold, the focus on how each family member handles their grief will likely remain a central theme moving forward.